Well guys, I hope you like this look. It was quite a process for me. It started out with, ooh, I have this idea.
And then it turned into, oh my god, this is horrible. What a mess. It looks like chicken scratch. What am I doing?
And then it turned into, okay, maybe I can save this. There's hope. I can do this. It might turn into something cool.
And then I got done and I was like, I kind of like it. It's alright. It's not the best, but it's okay. I kind of like it. It's fun. It's different.
It's me. It's very me.
Starting off with eyebrows covered, used glue. You've seen that in previous videos. Now I'm taking a very thin layer of white body paint all over my face. I'm doing this video in two parts. I'm going to do this part, which is just the skull, where I'll give you like your, tutorial type video. And then the second part for the heart is just going to be like a time-lapse version of me doing the heart, because I can't even explain what on earth I was doing at that point. So here we are, white face, two and a half layers. I wanted it to be messy and not perfect. I like that kind of seeing the skin through on skulls. So here I'm shaping the eyes. I like to do both sides at the same time. You'll see both sides at different parts of this video, but eventually I wind up just showing you how I'm doing one side. But as I go through it, I do both sides at the same time. And you can choose however works best for you. But that's how I get it even for me. So I'm doing a layer of black body paint on my eye, shaping it out. I take my time shaping the eyes because, I don't know, they are easily shaped wrong. So then I just powdered it over with some setting powder. Here, my camera shut off for some reason. With the nose, I just drew the line, left it jagged at the top. I like a jagged line. I didn't fill in the very tip, I just smudged it in. And now I'm going to start the mouth. I'm doing it a little different than I've done before. Here I'm going to do the shape of where the teeth are going to be. Just using black body paint like I was before. And shaping out the jawline. So like I was saying, I'm doing this in two parts because when I was painting the heart, honestly, it was like layers on top of layers of I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'll show you how I did it in case you're interested in seeing that in another video, which I'll post right after this one. But that way, for those of you that have no interest in it, you don't have to watch it. And I couldn't explain what I was doing anyway. I jump around a little. I was getting frustrated with the mouth, so I jumped up to the forehead to start to give a little bit of a shadow of an indentation on that forehead. Skulls are all about the shadows and giving depth to areas that need to look sunken in or look like they're below other parts of the bone. So lots of shadowing. Here I'm going to start drawing in my teeth. Some people like to make them not perfectly lined up. I don't do them perfectly lined up. Some of them are kind of off-center, some are perfect. I don't know. I like to draw mine out long. I don't like to just cap them off the top. I like to have the lines going up toward the nose and down toward the jaw. But for now, I'm just drawing in where the teeth are going to be, getting kind of an idea of how this is going to look. I'm drawing the lines upward. I don't totally connect them at the top. I like them to kind of be open so I can shade with lines coming up from the teeth. If that makes any sense. So yeah. Go ahead and do your teeth how you want them. They don't have to be perfect. So remember, this is a skull. Our flesh is decayed and is gone and we're dried up, and your teeth wouldn't be perfect. So, and if they are, they're probably not real. Which is fine too. So now I'm going to go and start working on the jaw again. I'm going to start filling in where I want the bones to overlap, and I'm smudging out my edge below here. Don't smudge the top. I want the top hard, and then the bottom smudged out real good because we're going to shadow it up real good. I'm drawing in my jawline just to give it some definition and bringing it up, covering part of the ear. I didn't do the whole ear because, oh my gosh, getting black paint out of your ear is a biatch. So I just did part of the ear, and I still wound up getting paint in my ear somehow. And now I'm going to fill in a little more black paint on the neckline and then just smudge the heck out of it and smudge it down and shadow it with some black eyeshadow. I like to go over my black smudged areas of body paint with eyeshadow as well. Just it makes it look better. And now I'm going to add some little details in above the jaw, above the cheekbone. I don't know why, I just need to add something to the forehead there for a second. I'm going around the eye. I want it to look sunken in. I'm leaving the structure above the eye where the bone would be popping out. And like I said, it's all about shading. Right now I'm just using black. This is black eyeshadow. And I'm going in and smudging it out. I will be using brown as well. So this will be a blend of browns and blacks to get the shading. And this is a fun, simple skull. So, I mean, it's a great one to start with. It's very easy. Just, you know, have fun shading. Here I've gone in with some brown. I'm using a dark brown and blending it right into the black. I want it to really blend in together. Blend, blend, blend. Going around the eye, shading that. I like it real dark right along the edge before the bone that I want popping out, and then just really blend it out on the other side. Kind of sinking in that temple. Back to the mouth. I seem to be having trouble finishing up this area. I keep jumping around. Go in there, start to draw lines out. It's hard to mess these up. Like, you can do the messiest job on a skull and it still looks badass. So, you know, enjoy it, have fun, be creative. I'm shading. It's not, you know, anatomically correct. I just kind of had fun with this one. Usually I go off of a biology book and I kind of try to stay somewhat correct, but I was just feeling very creative today. So go in there, I'm adding a little more black to darken up some of the areas where I've added brown and hadn't put black yet. Because I want it to be dark. I want there to be depth. A lot of depth. I'm trying to sink in my chubby cheeks. Once again, smudging that down and blending. And honestly, I could have spent all day blending, 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 blending. Also, I hadn't had any coffee on this day, which is probably why my brain was such a disaster, because normally I have coffee. Now I'm going in with black eyeshadow and a really small eyeshadow brush and starting to drag those lines up above the teeth with the eyeshadow, and I'm blending it right into the black body paint that I used to make the lines for the teeth and smudging it up and smudging it and dragging it out. Here I'm using body paint again to give it a little more definition, and I flip back and forth until I get what I want. And you'll have your vision, and you'll know when you see it. You'll be like, yes, that's it. That's what I wanted. Now I went in with yellow eyeshadow, which I showed you but didn't say what it was. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. I think I sucked some eyeshadow up my nose. So here I'm putting yellow eyeshadow on some of the teeth, and then I go in with a little tiny, tiny bit of brown, you know, just to dingy them up and make them look a little more of a natural tooth color. It kind of made them look like pirate teeth, actually. And then I'm taking brown, where I had already smudged out the black lines, and I'm smudging even further and shadowing it down. I love pulling the lines into the chin. So yeah, there you go. Got some skull going on there. Filling in some more with black eyeshadow, because I'm going to have to fill in where the teeth will close. And this is an area where I'm never quite happy. So I'm filling up the lines all the way to the lip as high as I can, and then I go in and draw the black line. And I try to do it where my lips would naturally close, so that way the black line's not showing very much. It's just covering any tiny bit of red that might be showing when my lips close, giving it a nice hard edge. And I also drew little lines to kind of look the teeth, to make the teeth look jagged, so they look kind of broken and nasty. Yeah. So yeah, there you go, guys. It's my skull. I hope you check out the other video as well. Oh, here, black eyeliner. I'm using a gel liner, which I love this stuff. It stays so well, like really could not get it off afterward.
If you like this, awesome. Comment, let me know what you think. Leave comments below so I can come and check you guys out as well. I want to know what you think. I want to know if you guys have things you'd like to see me do. Yeah, if you've got ideas, share them. Also, subscribe, please. And I'll see you guys soon.